So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Swanson, base runner at first with one out.
Nope.
A ball and two strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runner's back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now batting, right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over.
Number 47, Davinsky.
His last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 10.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Standing in, Cooper Smiley. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Smiley.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Count is 1-2 now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually...
Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The tag gets one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley.
Catcher Cooper Smiley.
First pitch on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Now the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Play ball.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cooper.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has it in his tracks, and that ends the... 12-4 is the final in this game. The San Diego Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
4 hours and 17 minutes.
From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in... Set to get his day started, Cooper Smiley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on it.
Stepping in, number 62. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Play ball. 3. 4-4. Take your break.
Up next for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Bryant at second with 2 down. grounder
On
hit
the bag,
hard
on
down
the
the
bag,
first
right
baseline.
here, on the bag.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Digging in once again, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Smiley.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
2-0 now. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now batting, Cooper Smiley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smiley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there. And that retires the side.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcement. Set to get his day started, Cooper Smiley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game. And this team is flying high right now. He's a fight at the bat rack.
And he will get there to make the running play. And at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bullet back up the middle. Goodwin is there. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Great job right there. You squared up on that second.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. The 0-1 delivery. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Devers is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Kyle
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just into the box. Cooper Smiley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Smiley
from the stretch. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded to third.
Come on, strike. Get down.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is 5-0 the final score today. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Estrada gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
1-1 to count. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smiley brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Pick up the ball. Stay right here. Stay right here. On the bag. On the bag.
6-3, and they turn the double play.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out.
Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rinda backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Cody Bellinger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bellinger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Arlene Garcia. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on at first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
3. Out. 3.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So striding in, Ketel Marte. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Ketel.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Rinda is there for it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Popped straight up. Devers ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Out. 3. Out. Take out. Out. 4-4. Take the base. Out. Out.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 15 hits.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Smiley, 23 years old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen.
With the Diamondbacks, number 40, Andrew.
4-4. Take the base. Out. Keep base. Keep base.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Arlene Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luke Farrell closes the door for the save. His first of the
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Tuesday night baseball.
Let's play ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Cooper Smiley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Jankowski at second, Bryant at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the coming to the plate now, Odor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's a strike down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cooper.
And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Digging in now, Ketel Marte. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 7.
Ketel.
The 1-2.
Marte.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1 to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Play ball. He's out. 4-4. Take the base.
Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Smiley.
And it's fouled away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Salter right there. And that's the second out.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention.
So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Odor on his way to pitch misses the throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Play ball. That hit him. He's got first. That's 4-4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. At the plate, Cooper Smiley will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing: a hot afternoon here at Chase.
Let's play ball.
Set to get his day started, Cooper Smiley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2 one more time. High and deep to straightaway right. Mazzara going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Cooper.
And he takes ball 1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit.
Play ball.
Striding in once again, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kyle Schwarber. And representing the possible go-ahead run, and the runner back safely. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted the balls over the wall in this one.
Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres.
Play ball. He's out.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Washington. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Strike taken to throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Trying to pick things up where he left
Now
off.
batting,
Cooper
catcher,
Smiley.
Cooper Smiley.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Ketel Marte will be next. Hard on the ground toward short. Tatis has it. And there's out number 2. 7-5 tonight's final. The San Diego Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
For tonight, for the victorious Pirates.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1 ball, 2
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Jankowski over at second. Bryant on at first with 2 down.
On the bag. Here.
In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And he nails him at third. Great throw. So stepping in, Cooper Smiley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 9 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first to complete the double play.
Play ball.
Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley.
Now batting, catcher, Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is popped up. Marquez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the middle. 3.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
For the victorious.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He pulls this one into right.
He's up right here. He's
the
good.
right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. So striding in, Tim LeCastro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
LeCastro.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Sean Manaea, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Return throw is in time. How about
Your attention.
up next? It'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up. Digging in to try it again. Cooper Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Smiley.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog.
Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Marte is off of first with 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. That's 2-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. No runs. Striding into the box, Smiley.
catcher,
Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. 8-3 is today's final. San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Avoids these Braves as they take the field. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the...
Ready to take his hacks again, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Striding in, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Marte.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cooper Smiley will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart.
Go hard, you're scoring.
Fly ball out toward left center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Smiley.
Ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. Right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and
The final
more
run for
important
Atlanta Braves.
to the outcome of this
7
one.
runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 20 men.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park, tonight.
Your attention, please.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cooper
Batting
Smiley. And now the
catcher.
Diamondbacks look to push
Cooper.
more across in the opening
Smiley.
frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners going. That's a strike. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. In now, Cooper Smiley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tim LeCastro.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jordan Estrada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in once again, Cooper Smiley.
Cooper Smiley.
First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hard hit ball to short. Get down, get down, get down! Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cooper Smiley, and their runners at the corners now.
Cooper.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-2. This one's down to third.
Stand up, stand up.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 4-2 the final score tonight. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks,
Jordan. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Cooper.
At the fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. To come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Stephen Cloutier is on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 14, Stephen Cloutier.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Gio Urshela.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Arizona down to its last string. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out.
So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan.
Keep it.
Now batting, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in, Cooper Smiley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Softly hit out to
Find the ball,
short.
find the ball, find the ball.
Profar for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
At the plate, Cooper Smiley, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here it is on 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Around it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
Center base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think
Ready once again, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he lays off again. Ball three.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number 1. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is on the ground over the first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's ready now, Cooper Smiley. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2. Ground ball right
Dig,
side.
dig.
Loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So in now for Chicago, Estevan Almanzar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Smiley.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
For tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby.
4-4, take your base.
Digging in and looking for more. Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 3-2 pitch. Smoke
hold
toward
it
third.
right there.
Bodie fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cooper Smiley will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that misses for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit out towards second.
Come on, come on, come on,
to his
come on,
right.
come on, come on, come on.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reached, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that foot as they extend their lead.
Part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The center fielder,